you guys to go ahead and get your coffee, get your tea, get all of that good stuff that you need because we're gonna have an exciting show with my main man, Mr. Cedric Rogers, and Mr. Ivan Ross with the money coach with the Ross Group with this gold rush victory. Listen, guys, hey, let's talk about this. Let's talk about ditch those excuses and earn income now. You're looking at a presentation and you're looking at an opportunity that's going to be great. You're looking at something that's going to be fantastic. You're going to take heed at what these gentlemen is going to be discussing today regarding this gold rush of victory. Think about it. It's about 35 million people that's filing unemployment this year, and this year is not even out. We got 4 more months, guys. 4 more months to try to put some kind of income in someone's family and in someone's household. Think about that, gentlemen. Think about that, young ladies. When you're looking at this opportunity here, let's look at this in the right perspective. In the right perspective. In the right perspective. So what I want to do is I'm going to turn this over to Mr. Ivan Ross and let him go ahead and get this gold rush victory popping. Let's get this thing popping, gentlemen. This thing popping. Go ahead, Ivan. It's all on you, brother.
Well, good evening, folks. I'd like to thank my man Rick Titus for hosting the Ross Group show. This is volume 5. Look, what he was saying earlier about this unemployment. So we're dealing with two types of epidemics. We're dealing with this virus, but we're also dealing with lack of income in the household. Some people may have done a little better, when they were issuing that $600 a week, but we knew it couldn't last forever because they're dropping it down now to 400, and they're still debating on that. So what we've found, and this actually fell in our laps, this gold rush victory. You finally have a chance to be on top. Finally, this company has opened our eyes to dealing with precious metals, gold and silver coins, and they also have a 2x2 follow your sponsor matrix. Now, we know how matrices work. You get two, you come in, you get two, you help those get two, and you have cycled. You cycle. So you've gotten your initial investment back, which is only a small investment to actually run a home-based business. This isn't one of those things that you get into and it costs so much that you can't bring anybody else in. We've seen those. We've seen the past year or the previous year where people were doing what they call looms, and actually the FBI is looking into that. So we haven't seen that really this year, but what we have is three simple steps. The initial cost to get started in this business. Now hold on to your hat. It's not $400. It's not $4,000. It's $45. $45. Now, I know everybody can afford that. That's the cost of maybe 2 pizzas, cost of a pedicure, manicure, stuff that seem now is just out of touch with people because right now it's crunch time. It's time to pay the bills. It's time to keep the lights on. It's time to keep that car note paid up so they won't come and get it. So what Gold Rush has done has allowed you to start a business at a small cost and earn an income that can surpass what you're presently doing. I don't care, if you're making $20, $30 an hour. If you go to work, you do what's required in the program, you will make the money. And that's the disclaimer I always give out. If you just do what it says do, you make the money. A lot of people think about, man, that's a pyramid, or man, that's a Ponzi. But you need to research who Ponzi was. You need to research the word pyramid and the word scheme. How they got put together was by somebody that talked against the industry. I did some research on Amway. Amway has been around since 1959. And they're still here. There's people that are millionaires in Amway. People that didn't listen to other people saying, go get a real job. We all know what a real job looks like. What does it look like? A pyramid. You have the boss, you have the managers, you have the supervisors, you have the workers. That's a pyramid. And not talking about the other one. The real pyramids over in, Egypt. Those are real pyramids. But I'm gonna bring a special gentleman on. He saw the value in Gold Rush Victory. And like some folks, he may not have jumped on it right away. I always like to do research on things and and analyze it. But this gentleman, he did that, and he came aboard, and he's going to bring great value to this company. So I'd like to introduce my main man, Mr. Cedric Rogers.
Hey, how are you guys doing today? I went ahead and hit the wrong button. You saw my back screen kind of changing that, so I hope that didn't throw you off. Okay. But let's kind of break this down, in ways that we can understand. Okay. I want you guys to just think about this. 10, 15 years ago, we didn't have companies like Uber. Now we got companies such as Uber. We got these other companies called Uber Eats. That means that they got people that will deliver their groceries, right? And they're getting paid to deliver groceries, right? We have all of these different companies. We have an Amazon. We have a Netflix, right? If you go back, 30, 25 years, they weren't around. And the reason they weren't around is because the rules have all changed for us, right? Rules all changed for us. If you don't believe me, back in my day, remember we used to have this thing called Sears, right? J.C. Penney. But if you look around, you see Sears is like, got weeds, growing all around the building, broken windows and all that. It's because it's not that you had a bad company. It's not that you had a bad business. It's just that the rules changed in how money's flowed, how money flows through a business. Okay. And right now, we're in a big change because number one, you can't do the things that you used to do. Right? You can't depend on just one job if you have one, right? Even if you do have one, you still can't depend on that single income, right? So what we have now is a new way of being able to do the same things that you used to do, but in a better and more up-to-date way. That's what we have, okay? Yeah. Now with Gold Rush, they have two things that they have going for them. Number one, you can get money. You can actually earn a decent amount of money that is relevant to you. We're not talking about $5 or $10, okay? I'm talking about money that is relevant to what you have going on in your budget, okay? That's what we have going on. And the number two thing that we have at Gold Rush is that you're able to earn gold coins, silver coins, precious metals. Okay. Now, if you're not too much into the gold and the silver, believe me, it's very, very important with all that's going on right now, because they're printing a whole lot of money. And I'm telling you, I'm giving you a warning. You don't believe me, I'm going to give you this warning. All right. In the next 5 years, that $100 is not going to buy you the same amount that what it buys right now. Okay. Because all this printing. But I'll tell you what, will get some gold. Okay. Gold's been around for 2,000 plus years. It's not going anywhere. If that's what this company is ready to give to you, just by joining it, just by doing the simple things. Now, what got me here is this, is that when I looked at this company, this business, and I said to myself, I said, well, first thing, well, how many people do you really truly need to get in as far as like being able to build a business? Okay. Because, you know, you have to have some money coming in. I don't care if you're Apple. Okay. If you're Apple, you've got to sell products. You've got to have people that are going to recruit other people to buy your products. That's what you have to have. Doesn't matter. That's just the way it is. Okay. But my thing is, I don't want to have to go out there and get 10,000, 20,000 different sales in order to make $100. It's just, yeah, you can do it, but you know, is it worth it? Right? I'm gonna tell you this. Gold Rush has this: six people. Okay, 6. That's it. 6 people. That gets you started. That right there gets you in a business that is actually producing profit. You know, the main problem that people have is this, is that when you get involved in some of these businesses, is that you are racing against time, because before the next 30 days and you have to shell out some more cash, you got to get enough profit to cover it. And if you don't, the next 30 days thereafter, you're basically all the way in the hole. You may be $45, $50 or $100 in the hole. Then you gotta cover that, right? So you're in this constant cycle. This right here is $45 one time, not month to month, not every 3 months, just one time. $45 puts you in a business. And then any other reinvestments, in a sense of, you know, because if you're in a business, if you're in a legit business, you have costs, right? All of your other costs comes out of the profits if they are made. That's the key. If they are made, not every month regardless, but only the profits if they are made. So that we're talking about $45 one time that can allow you, with the possibility of being able to turn that $45 into $3,000, $4,000, maybe $5,000. Can't guarantee, because you might make $10,000. You might make less, you know? But I can tell you this, it's a new way that addresses what's going on today, because you don't have to go out your door to go ahead and build this. You can stay right at your home. You can get on social media. You get on the internet. You can get on, you know, wherever. You don't have to do anything as far as leaving your house. It's the new way that addresses issues that we're all facing today. That's why I'm in Gold Rush. That's it. That's the reason why. So I'll keep talking on about this forever. You guys know I will. But it's a good deal. It gives us a solution to a lot of problems that we have. I'll say that.
All right.
Yeah. So
all right.
Yes, sir. So what I would say here is this, folks. Go ahead.
So let me ask you this. Did you do any research on what is the current price of an ounce of gold compared to today and 5 years ago?
Oh gosh. Well, I can't say right off the top of my head, but I keep up to date for the most part with that. I can tell you this, is that the price of gold, 1 ounce of gold, I think it got close to $2,000. I think it got closer to. I know it was over $1,500 an ounce, right? Compared to where it was 5 years ago, I can tell you that it was way under 1,500. Okay, we're talking about at least probably over $1,000 less. Over $1,000 less. So if you are looking to build wealth, I can tell you right now, this is what people are doing when it comes to building wealth. They are acquiring assets like metals, right? Getting that silver, getting that gold. That's what they're doing to acquire wealth, right? But like I said, this has a dual incentive. You are able to earn the gold coins and silver coins, but at the same time, the cash that you need on a daily basis is able to be sent directly to you. Now, I will tell you this: there's all kinds of different ways that you can get paid. Okay, and I'll run down. If I leave one out, you guys go ahead and tell me. But you can get paid in a check. You can get paid in a Cash App. Is that I think Vimo? I think that's how I pronounce it, right? Vimo, right? You can get paid in cryptocurrency if you so-called choose. Okay, and is there another one that I left out?
I believe Zelle.
Zelle. That's it. Zelle. So you can choose how you're being compensated by this company. Now, I'm going to go ahead and be quiet for the next few minutes. I'm going to let this guy here, because this is the master. I'm going to let this guy here go and talk about the incentives that this company's giving out to folks.
So, okay, I'm gonna go back and touch on something that you said. The crypto. So if you guys aren't into cryptocurrency, man, you're gonna be sorry. Crypto, precious metals, and land, real estate. Those are three things that are going to build wealth that you can leave behind to your kids and grandkids. So what the company has done, and they finally announced it last week, that they're giving away a brand new A220 Mercedes-Benz. That's the grand prize. And they have, there's 5 prizes. So I will just tell you the grand prize is the Mercedes, and the lowest prize is $1,200 cash money. Mm-hmm. And you have until next March 31st to meet those requirements. And if you need to hear about those requirements and you want to hear the comp plan, join us on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, and they're 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. And let's see that number, Titus. The conference call. If you don't have it, I can give it out. So if you guys want to get started, if you've heard enough, click that link.
There's down. It's scrolling down the screen.
Okay, yep. That is the.
So you got 318.
That's the two. Well, the one that's scrolling, that is the 2-minute sizzle. But if you want the full presentation, and get your pen and paper ready. That number is 605 313 4443. And that access code is 763 322 #. And that's on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Look, be on time. They're prompt. I mean, it's only going to take about 25 minutes out of your time. That's nothing compared to time we waste on other things. I mean, a lot of people are sitting at home now with nothing to do. I mean, why not build a business? It's only $45. Build a business that you can leave behind to your loved ones. Look, we have a lady that's 94 years old rocking this business. She signed up 20 people in one day.
That's crazy.
$45 quick start.
That's crazy.
$45 quick start. So I'm gonna turn it over to my man Rick Titus, and we're gonna let him dig in on back to this unemployment. It's terrible, man. It's terrible because for one thing, the money that they're giving out, who's gonna pay that back? It's gonna come out of taxpayers' money. So go ahead, Rick, and elaborate on that.
Yeah, guys, I want you guys to realize what Ivan is talking about. Click that link down below. You guys on YouTube, on Facebook, BK, you guys on Periscope, you can click that link down below. Click the link down below. Look at the link. They're talking about unemployment. They're talking about stimulus check. You guys are at home. Ditch the excuse. Earn some income. Just explain to you. Ivan just explained to you about the cryptocurrency, different currencies, Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash wallet, all of these cryptocurrency devices that's out here, all of the information that's out here on the news, all of the information out here on the internet. Listen, guys, let the internet be your friend. Look, we want to pop this thing. We're not gonna beg you to listen to the information. We can lead you to the trough, but we can't make you drink it. We can't make you take this information and run with it. Everything that's going on out here, they got you focusing on the COVID-19. They got you focused on that. They got you focused on the unemployment. They said there's over 30.5 million people that's unemployed, that's looking for a stimulus check. And you got all of this quarantine time at home. You got people giving you information about currency, about how to earn income online, how to get your mind right, start thinking right to help your family, put your family in a better position. Let's stop procrastinating. Let's start taking some action and stop making all of these excuses. Listen, before I let everybody go tonight, this is one thing that Rick Titus is trying to, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I'm trying to tell you how to look at some things with Gold Rush Victory. This is a pretty new company out here. It's been around, but a lot of people haven't heard about it, but you're going to hear about it now. You're hearing about it right now. So don't say that you don't have, I want to touch bases on this. Don't say that you don't have $45. $45 to start off with. You buy Jordans, you're buying Xboxes and big boxes and cookie crumbs and all of these other stuff out here that you probably don't. I'm telling you, you buy whatever you want to buy. But the value that we are giving you today, what is it going to be worth to you and your family 2 to 3 years down the road? So you say now, when Cedric just said it, Ivan just said it. You remember when they didn't have Bitcoin? Bitcoin wasn't around 30 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. It wasn't around when I came up. I didn't heard anything about no Bitcoins, no cryptocurrency, huh? So think about the changes that's coming around, the internet, the technology. You can put $45 in a quick start business today. Some of you guys got that in your bank account right now. Some of you guys got that in your wallet right now. Some of you guys want to be inspired by somebody and somewhere. So why not get involved with Gold Rush Victory today? Do it now. Click that link below. Click the link below. And I'm going to turn this over for last words with Ivan, and I'm going to turn it the last word with Cedric, and we'll end this broadcast. And I thank you all guys for watching. Go ahead, Ivan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, I'm glad you touched on things that don't have value. It may seem like it in the beginning, you know. I mean, I like Jordans too, but I really only own one pair because Jordan tennis shoe is just a Nike with Jordan's logo that only costed $25 to manufacture, but you paid $200. So you've paid all these middlemen. So look, we're trying to get you to focus on your bottom line. What's going to help your family and your legacy to build wealth? That's what it's all about. You know, building wealth for your family. Because one day you're going to be gone. You can pass this business down to your son or your daughter or your grandson, granddaughter, and they can pick up where you left off. They got income coming in. You got leave them the password to the back office where they can get access. Show them this. You can't learn this in school. We're teaching you how to make money. They don't teach you how to make money at school. You're gonna leave, and I'm not against higher learning, but you leave that university with $30,000-$40,000 student loan. Guess what? It's gonna follow you because it's federal now. It's gonna follow you. They're gonna one day you're gonna look around. You're gonna be waiting on an income tax check, and they're gonna zap it. I've seen it happen. They're gonna take it, and it's gonna be on your credit. You know, you may think when I graduate, yeah, I'll start paying it because I had a good job. What if you drop out? That's happened to a lot of people. That's happened to my own son. You know, he owes that money. So, I'm going to give it to you, Cedric, and we're going to close it out.
Okay. Yeah, I think you guys touched upon everything. Folks, it's about one thing, okay? It's about one thing. It's not about anybody that's up here on this panel. It's not. It's about you. It's about how you think. That's what's going on. How you think. Are you thinking that you need to do something different? Do you feel it in your stomach? Or do you think that things are just going to marvelously get better? Okay? Because the longer you wait, I'm quite sure you're going to come around to thinking, hey, I got to do something. I got to do something. Now you don't have to go ahead and get the butterflies in your stomach thinking about, well, what am I going to do? You don't have to answer. You don't have to ask yourself that. It's right there in front of you. It's right there in front of you, right? And that's in Gold Rush Victory. You can do that while you're sitting there thinking about your next step. That's the wonderful thing about this. It's built for you, especially right now. So all you got to do is to take one step, one thing you got to do. That is go to a link down below or call the number, right? And get involved with Gold Rush Victory, because it is a solution built for the people of today. That's what it is, okay? So I'm going to close it out because I want to go ahead and keep you guys up all night. But it's how you think. That's what it is. It's how you think.
Well said, gentlemen. Well said, Ivan. Well said, Cedric. Listen, guys, click that link down below. If you got any questions, you got any concern, you see the number that's on the screen right now. Gold Rush Victory. Dial that number. Dial that number right now. You can leave a message. Somebody get back with you in 24 hours to answer all of those questions. And listen, guys, before we leave this, listen, stop ditching the excuses and earn money now with Gold Rush Victory. Hey, look, this was an excellent webinar. We'll see y'all on another webinar next Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you, and we are out. We'll see you next week.